Hey guys, and welcome back to the Happy Power channel. Today we have for you guys a huge reveal. So it looks like Sam Leaks has now revealed that Scooby Doo will also be a part of the Fortnitemares update. So he said Shaggy appears to have multiple skins or unique styles and will likely be a part of Fortnitemares 2025. This is confirmed by me and a reliable source who also mentioned Jason Voorhees items plus more, which turned out to be likely real. So yeah, it's pretty crazy to think about. And I'm just putting this out here. This is not confirmed, but I have extremely high hopes that Scooby himself, Scooby Doo, will also be a companion pet, because how else will he be an actual skin? So if we get the entire group of, well, Scooby Doo, I would expect that Shaggy, of course, will have a skin in multiple styles, perhaps even some from other games. And on top of that, Scooby Doo will actually be a companion pet and the rest of the gang will just be skins. That's my current speculation. I would also expect the mystery van to be an SUV inside of Fortnite, and on top of that, maybe a music track for their intro music, as it's very iconic. So yeah, without a doubt, Fortnitemares this year is going to be absolutely nuts. We'll go over all the rest of the skins very soon. But on top of that, do not forget that in just 9 more days, One Punch Man should be revealed. And I should also note this could happen at any point in the 9 days, not just 9 days from now. So it could happen tomorrow, the next day, over on Tuesday. We'll have to simply wait and see, but it's essentially by next game update. Now, here's everything new coming in Fortnite Season 4. So I know we're already in this season, but there's a ton of content now loading throughout the next couple of weeks. So we have Fortnitemares now featuring Jason Voorhees, new items, unvaults, and more. Which, in case you guys missed it from a few days ago, Jason Voorhees has now been revealed inside the game, and he will also include a brand new medallion. And the same can be said for Ghostface, aka Scream, whatever you guys want to call him, which will also feature a new mythic. But on top of that, his actual mythic can allow you guys to stalk players and jump scare them. He will also have 2 different attack abilities and slows you down for certain moments, which is very crazy. Maybe like some sort of slow motion mythic. And on top of this stuff, we also have the Megazord transformation mythic. So just like Godzilla, you guys can actually transform into Megazord, which we actually seen inside the trailer. I think a lot of people completely forgot about this and overlooked that, but yes, just like Godzilla, we can also become Megazord to fight essentially some sort of massive creature while also fighting, Fortnite players. So very cool. Gonna be very interesting to see that. And it's also very cool they actually added another giant enemy to actually play against him. So very cool. I really wish they did it with Godzilla. Maybe added some sort of like King Kong or something like that to actually fight against. We also have the Blade Blaster, which is actually from Power Rangers, which also, by the way, from Power Rangers, we're also expecting this in the background video. So there's an upcoming Power Rangers boon called Rita Repulsa Support, which also might hint at her actual skin, but it gives you guys a random ammo type every few seconds, and it's planned to drop with the Megazord on September 16th. So that's also the time frame when you guys can become Megazord. There's also the Whirly Bird vehicle, which is essentially this new helicopter / plane, whatever you guys want to call it. We also have the Roly Poly brand new monster or bug now coming soon. He'll roll around the island just squishing you guys, stuff like that. There's also the orbital bombardment item. This is not from Star Wars. This is actually for, well, this in the background video. So essentially like a nuke inside the game. I have high hopes that this is going to be one of the most fun items you ever had in Fortnite. But at the exact same time, I really feel like A, it'll be removed from competitive very quickly, and B, it's going to get nerfed across the board rather quickly. So yeah, unfortunately speaking, I think this item will get ruined rather quickly. So when this drops inside the game, make sure you guys use the heck out of this thing as much as possible, because without a doubt, it's going to get nerfed just by seeing this video right here. Also, we have One Punch Man and the Peacemaker shop collaborations now set to appear in the next 9 days. So I'm not really super positive about Peacemaker, but I know for a fact that One Punch Man, without a doubt, will be revealed very soon, and that was confirmed by leakers. We also have the unvaulting of the hand cannon, jetpacks, railgun, recon scanner, grappler gloves, and Falcon sniper rifle. There's also more exotics to expect, such as the Hop Rock Fury AR, Shadow Precision SMG, and more. We're also expecting new boons, such as a new birthday event boon, which spawns presents on eliminations. Very good idea. There's also new map changes, new medallions, presents, and balloons being unvaulted. Festival Season 10 now should be revealed very soon, which again, big reveal right here, and spoiler warning, but it's most likely not going to be what we originally thought, which of course was David Guetta. I know it fits absolutely perfectly, but according to like Sam and a few other leakers who just know this stuff behind the scenes and have insiders, it essentially confirmed that it is not David Guetta at the very least, but it could actually be Olivia Rodrigo. So if that's the case, honestly, that's better, but I still don't really listen to her music, obviously, so I don't really care that much. I really, really want 21 Pilots. That is my all-time goal in Fortnite, is to see 21 Pilots as a festival artist, and also see a concert inside the game, and so on and so forth. I'm actually quite surprised they they have still not made it inside the game. They are just so unique, and the skins will just go so hard with the music. There's also some sort of Stride Mice Live event, whatever that may be, we have no idea. And to top things off, we should also expect a new Squid Game wave to be dropping soon, which apparently according to HypeX, this actually might be the first look at this new wave. But on top of that, there's also this emote that never released inside the game, which will be a part of the next wave. And do not forget, guys, with the companions update probably dropping now around Fortnitemares, or maybe even like next update, we're also expecting, well, companions. And with that being said, alongside this animals right here, we also, of course, are expecting Scooby Doo. So we have a dog right here, we have a turtle, a pug, and some sort of mecha team dog. And to top everything off, of course, we're expecting new collaborations to be turning back to the item shop, such as, well, Naruto. It's been 1,000 days since Naruto was back inside the item shop. And to top things off, there's also a new Fortnite OG voting system now dropping soon. There's a new voting booth feature coming to Fortnite OG, which will be interactable, so we know it's for actual votes, and it should release this season or stay in later season. And yeah, with that being said, my friends, that is about it for today's video. So I really do appreciate the support. If there's extra time, I'm gonna go over a weird car diagnosis I figured out just in case you guys have this vehicle somehow. So just stay tuned if that piques your interest. But with that being said, thanks for watching. Okay, so we had some extra time and I absolutely love vehicles, and so if you have the same problem, hopefully it'll solve it for you guys. So my buddy has a 2010 Corolla S, and the problem he was having was a various amount of lights around the dash, such as, go look back at my notes, we have brake light, ABS, airbag, and it looks like some sort of steering light with a steering wheel. Well, we tried to do a various amount of things. So I took my scanner out and I scanned it, and weirdly enough, we had no DTCs or any sort of codes or error codes or really anything. You guys can tell from the background video that, as it even said, system passed, no faults detected. Well, it turns out it was actually two things. So on this 2010 Corolla, they're actually known for two major problems. A fusible link, which kind of controls part of the alternator, but also controls various amounts of the ECU and various amounts of the vehicle. So I replaced the fusible link and did not solve the problem. So I went back to the drawing board and I figured out that through various Reddit posts that essentially, it's probably my scanner. So I bought a scanner off Amazon. It's not like a huge name brand, but it's definitely an upcoming brand. I went back to Amazon and bought a different scanner by Autel. Very well-known brand that many mechanics use. So when I scanned the car again, we had some new codes pop up. So we had a various amount of codes. A few of them were like lost communication with the ECU, lost communication with the SAS sensor, and a few other sensors. Well, we kind of boiled it down to just being the steering angle sensor. So we went to eBay and bought one for like 20-30 bucks. That did not solve the problem, but exact same time, it actually was the problem. So this eBay seller sold us a fake part. It literally felt like a kid's Happy Meal toy, and because of this, it was actually missing some parts on the inside. So we took it back. The seller was being a complete butthole, and that was that. So then we went to a third-party Toyota retailer site where we actually bought a OEM Toyota steering angle sensor, and that fixed the problem. His AC worked, all the lights on the dash completely went away, the steering angle sensor finally calibrated back to 0, the brakes stopped automatically coming on when turning right, and various amount of issues. They were all actually solved by the steering angle sensor. So if you have a 2010 Corolla, or I think it goes down to like 2008 up to 2011, that is probably your problem if you're having problems with ABS, the steering light on, airbag, brake light on, various amount of things. If your AC is not working, if your horn is not working, if your brakes are messing up, there's a ton of stuff that goes back to the steering angle sensor. So check there first, replace that, and that should solve your problem. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.